Hi y'all, this is 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗪𝗓𝗡𝗚 with 𝗕𝗠𝗄, and today I'm giving you a local neighborhood market update for one of my favorite master plan communities here in Katy called Cinco Ranch. Cinco Ranch is really close to downtown Houston, really close to the energy corridor in Fort Bend County, one of the most diverse and wealthiest counties here in the Houston suburbs. And after I give you the local neighborhood market update, then I'm going to share with you why I love this neighborhood, even though I just spoiled it a little bit. It's a fantastic master plan community. But some of the statistics that we're going through today are average price per square foot for homes sold in the last 6 months, number of current active listings, median days on market for homes sold over the last 6 months, average sales price, and list price to sales price ratio. And then I'll tell you if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. This neighborhood is very established, so this data is very solid without any new construction skewing the data. So let's jump right in. There are 197 active homes, which is insane. There is tons of inventory in Cinco Ranch. I think it has to do with the age in the neighborhood. The fact that there's still new construction near, like outside the neighborhood, means people are sometimes picking those other neighborhoods. But what those other neighborhoods don't have that Cinco Ranch has is all of the really established, top-rated schools. So that is the main reason why someone would pick Cinco Ranch, is because of the schools. But I understand right now people, excuse me, want more new construction, and so that might be hurting some of my data. But 197 active listings, 65 pending right now, so that's actually not the worst ratio ever. There's tons of inventory, but tons of people moving here, and 251 homes have sold in the last 6 months. We are seeing 16 as our median days on market for those sold homes. So those really good homes are going really fast, even for everything sitting on the market that the median is only 25 days. So crazy healthy. This next statistic points to how healthy this market is. 98 to 99% list price to sales price ratio. We're seeing $186 per square foot as our average for sold homes. This is between $124 and $316 a square foot. $261 is the least expensive home that sold in the last 6 months, all the way up to $1.6. That brings our average to $595,000 for average home sold in Cinco Ranch. So because we have lots of inventory, and because this data is kind of pulling before summer, we do have 4.7 months of inventory. So one would say this is probably pointing towards a buyer's market, but it's actually leaning more towards a seller's market when you look at that list price to sales price ratio, the average days on market, and how desirable this area is with the schools. So there it is for y'all, your market update. Now I'm going to tell you why I love the neighborhood, and I have a little bit of a cheat sheet, because what's so unique about Cinco Ranch is all of the amenities, and over time how long this neighborhood took to develop. So in this neighborhood, there are 8,000 acres. You're 25 miles west of downtown Houston. There's such a strong sense of community, tons of HOA-driven events. There's festivals and swim meets and farmers market, and so much going on in the neighborhood. It's so walkable, especially to the schools, which is super exciting. I love being able to walk my kids to school, and I'm pretty sure every home is going to be walkable to at least the elementary school, if not also the intermediate school. There's so many amenities throughout the community. My favorite community amenity, not just neighborhood amenity, is going to be 𝗏𝗡𝗪𝗏. The growth we've seen in 𝗏𝗡𝗪𝗏 in the last 15 years is so insane. There's Trader Joe's there. There's so much shopping. There are really good restaurants there. And then there's outdoor entertainment space. Outdoor movies happen. It's one of the most fun places in Katy to hang out. And then there's tons of parks that service Katy and Cinco Ranch that are really great. So there are 11 community parks throughout the neighborhood, including lap pools, family pools, splash pads, water slides, and beach club, which is a lagoon-style shady shores pool facility. There's a dedicated water park with splash zones for little kids, which is super cool. So tons of parks, trails, and outdoor space. There are 90 parks. This includes the pocket parks, playgrounds, picnic pavilions, barbecue grills, and gazebos. There are 50 plus miles of paved and unpaved trails, including the ones that go through the 𝗢𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗡𝗚 Nature Trail, this goes through wetlands. I have seen alligators there, so please be warned. Nothing ever comes near you. They stay in the water, no issues. There are 7 lakes. Sorry. There are 7 lakes for, I have to keep a charger going on this, for catch and release and paddle boating and kayaking. Plus there are lakefront parks, which is super cool, and homes. There's a wetlands preserve, lots of exercise areas outdoor. There's an exercise trail. There are sports facilities. And there's even a Lifetime Fitness Center. I love the Lifetime in Katy. It's really great. There are 17 tennis and pickleball courts. There are 3 sand volleyball, 2 full-size basketball courts, and 1 half court. There are 6 athletic fields, soccer, baseball, football, and then there's also like YMCA and stuff like that. There's even a cricket pitch, which I have not seen that pop up on my list. There is a golf club at Cinco Ranch. This is an 18-hole par 71 public with resident discounts, and there's also a teaching academy there. And then there's a lake house, so this is like the community center. It's 6,000 square feet. There's a catering kitchen, meeting rooms, pool, slides, splash pad, so it's all put together. I talked about the beach club. There's West Ridge Creek Rec Center and the Water Park Center. Tons of social events and swim teams run by the Cinco Life, which is the HOA, or Cinco Life and HOA. I talked about the YMCA. Talked about La Centera. There's Target, Trader Joe's, Sprouts. The Katy Mills Mall is out there. And then what's so great about Katy is Katy ISD. So all of the schools that I talked about earlier. So it's just this really beautiful community with tons of parks and tons of lovely people. Again, my name is 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡 with Joe & Co. If you are trying to navigate the Houston suburbs, I would love to not just be your realtor, but your resource. There's going to be a link down below to schedule a call with me. I cannot wait to hear from you. I cannot wait to meet you, and I cannot wait to hear your story. I hope to hear from you soon. I hope you're having a good day. How many times can I say the word hope? Bye, y'all.